everyone. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So if you could just come into a nice, comfortable seated position, give me a nice posture, make sure that your shoulders are away from your neck, okay? Chest is open, heart open, and make sure you unclench your jaw, okay? We're gonna try to relax for this yoga practice and get into a flow, a zone, I hope. And so just make sure you have a nice posture. Like I always say, that invisible string attached to the ceiling. All right, we're not slouched over. Nice and open, good posture. And whatever you want to do with your hands, whatever's comfortable, if you want them on your knees, if you want your palms open, if you want your middle fingers touching your thumbs, or if it feels good to have one hand over your heart, one hand on your stomach, or both hands on your stomach, just whatever feels good for today. We're just gonna take a few moments here and take a few breaths and try to arrive to our space, okay? So if you could just close your eyes here for me. And we're just gonna take a few moments here. Your mind might be racing. This is totally fine. This is normal. Don't get mad at it. Don't judge it. Don't punish yourself for it. Just let it be. Let it race. Totally fine. Hopefully we'll shift our focus as we move along today. And I just want you to take a few inhales here. So big inhale for me through the nose. And really exhale. Let it go through your mouth. Keeping that nice posture. Another big inhale for me through the nose. And exhale, let it go through the mouth. Really release that breath if you can. We're not all in class together, so it might be a little more comfortable wherever you may be today. Really let it go. All right, another big inhale for me through the nose. And exhale. Let it go. Release that breath. Just take a few moments. If your mind is still racing, this is totally fine, totally normal. Don't punish it. Don't judge it. It just is. Let it be. We're going to try to shift our focus. Focus on our breathing today. Focus on the fact that you are doing something good for your mind and your body. Taking time for yourself. Okay, and if you could just open your eyes for me and reach those arms to the ceiling. Big inhale. Give me a nice stretch here. And exhale. Let it go. Another big inhale. Reach those arms towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Get a nice reach. And exhale. Let it go. Now we're going to just go to one side. So place one palm on the side of your mat here, side of your body, and just give me a nice reach. And try to keep that chest open, heart towards me. All right, so not slouching. We're going to really reach those fingers towards the other side of the room. Feel a nice stretch through that side body. And nice and slow, we're just going to go to that other side, palm down. Keep that chest, heart open, reaching the fingertips. Get a nice stretch through the other side body. Should feel really nice. And one more time each side, nice and slowly. Palm down, reach those fingertips. And nice and slow, palm down, last time, other side. Really get a nice stretch. Great, we come back to seated, regular position, and if you can for me, just take your dumbbells or whatever you have for resistance today, your soup cans, your shampoo bottles, whatever you might have, household items. If you don't have light dumbbells, these are 3 pounds, by the way. I have 2 pounds over here as well, but today I was going for the 3 pounds. If 5 pounds is lightweight for you, go for it. All right, so grab your resistance, and we're just gonna keep that nice posture, and just give me 90-degree arms here. Okay, we're just gonna do a few nice and slow presses. All right, so we're not doing anything crazy today, just nice and slow flow. All right, so we're just gonna lift and press, and lower. Keeping 90-degree, keeping those shoulders away from your neck, and press, and lower. And exhale as you press, and inhale as you lower back to 90. Give me 2 more here. Press, and lower. Nice and slow, last time. Press towards the ceiling, and lower back down to 90. All right, keeping that good posture, we're just gonna twist towards one side. Just give me a nice twist, keeping the arms at 90. And back towards the middle. You might feel a little bit of heat in the arms. We're just trying to build a little heat. Giving a twist towards the other side, keeping nice posture, arms at 90 degrees. And back in the middle here, and a few more presses. Press, and lower, nice and slow. Get a nice flow, feel a little heat in the arms. Extend, and lower. Extend, and lower, keeping those shoulders away from the neck. One more time, extend, and lower down. Last time twisting, okay? Keeping good posture, arms at 90 degrees. Give me a nice twist to one side. And bring it back to the middle. Other side, last time. Give me a nice twist, good posture. And back towards the middle. Okay, nice. Slowly lower those weights or resistance. Okay, great job. All right, let's come into our tabletop position. Let's do a few cat-cows. All right, so just go at your own pace and just make sure you give me a nice inhale. All right, when we're really trying to reach the spine towards the ceiling. And give me a nice exhale when you release. So let's do 5 or 6, just at your own pace. Okay, you don't have to go with me. Just make sure that you do a big inhale as you reach your spine towards the ceiling. And really let it go. Exhale as you release. If it feels good to sway, just do whatever feels good, okay? So give me a few cat-cows at your own pace. Really try to release that breath. Inhale. And exhale. All right, one more time. Big inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back to neutral spine. Stay in your tabletop position here. Grab one of your resistance, your dumbbells, or your whatever you have for resistance today. We're just going to do a few tricep kickbacks. All right, so elbow towards the side body. Okay, so not out here. We're very close to the body. And for the back of the arm, we're just going to squeeze at the top and lower, just nice and slow. like we did the arm presses a few moments ago. Just kind of try to flow with your breath here. So exhale and inhale. Exhale and lower. One more on this side. Squeeze the back of the arm and lower down. I'm just going to switch here for the camera. Okay, but other side. Give me 6 tricep kickbacks, nice and slow, nothing crazy. All right, neutral spine, tabletop. Elbow is in towards the body. And exhale and inhale as you lower. All right, last time. This is my 6th one. And lower. All right, so let's go into our first downward dog. All right, so we're here. Tuck those toes. Really try to press those heels toward the ground and press away from your palms. If your knees need to be bent, it's totally fine, okay? We're just trying to press those heels towards the ground. Get a nice stretch. If it feels good today, walk the dog. If not, just stay where you are, whatever feels nice, okay? All right, we're just gonna walk those hands in towards our feet, and we're just gonna hang out like we do in class. If it feels good to grab your elbows, if it feels good to sway, or if it just feels good to hang in the center, whatever feels right today. If it feels good to shake your head yes and no, just whatever feels right. And release, we're gonna roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slow, and roll it up. All right, big inhale, reach towards the ceiling, and flat back, lower towards the ground. We're gonna walk back into plank position. Just gonna hold it for a breath or two. If you wanna be on your knees, right, totally fine. Just build a tiny bit of heat. Back flat, core engaged. And we're just gonna lower those knees, grab your resistance again, and we're gonna go for 6 more tricep kickbacks on each side. So just go at your own pace here. But nice and slow is ideal for today. And exhale. Feeling the back of the arm, the tricep. And other side here when you're ready. 6 on the other side. Try to get a flow with the breath here. Exhale and inhale. Great. When you're done with 6, go ahead and put your resistance down. Come to tabletop position here, and we're just going to get a big swoop. Okay, big, nice back arm circle, and we're just going to go back and forth with each arm. Just nice and slow. Give me a nice swoop of the arm. And on this one, we're just gonna do a big swoop, and then we're just gonna put our hand through here and give me a nice shoulder stretch. And come back to tabletop position and other side, big swoop, and reach the arm through and give me a nice shoulder stretch here. Just hold it, breathing. And come back to tabletop. Great, let's just come back onto our heels here. Just roll those wrists around just for a second. Okay, great. So we're going to go back into our downward dog. So tuck those toes. Really try to press those heels towards the ground. Okay. Walk those hands back towards your feet. Give me a nice hang. Place your palms lightly on your shins. Back is flat. Head is neutral. And lower, relax. Back to hanging position. And roll it up nice and slowly. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Big inhale. And we're going to lower back down. Walk it out to plank position. Give me a nice hold here, or if you want to be on your knees. Okay, either way. And press it back into your downward dog. And shift back into plank. Back to your downward dog. And shift it into plank position. Okay, keeping your arms by your side like we're doing a tricep push-up, chaturanga. Nice and slow, lower it down to the ground. Okay, stay here, palms flat on the mat. And we're just going to lift to baby cobra. Okay, so we're just here. Just give me a nice little lift. And lower. We're just going to do this 5 more times. Lifting. And exhale, lower. Lifting. And lower. Lifting. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Try to keep those shoulders away from the neck. Last one, big inhale. And exhale, lower. And push it back into your child's pose. Just relax into it, okay? Head is on the mat. Glutes are towards the heels. Seated. And just try to relax. Big inhale. And exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Slowly come out of it into your tabletop. All right, back into your downward dog. And let's walk those hands back towards the feet. Slowly roll it. Big inhale. And exhale. We're going to try to grab our resistance. And we're going to do chair pose with hammer curls. So hammer curls, remember, are bicep curls, but we're not facing out. Biceps are, your palms will face me, keeping it close to the body. And then chair pose is just basically a slight squat, okay? So feet about hip width apart, keeping your palms resistance towards me. And I'm just gonna turn here, okay? And we're just gonna sit back into chair pose while we hammer curl. So nice and slow. Just adding a little resistance with the weights, obviously, or whatever you might have today. Nice and slow. Just try to get a nice flow with your breath. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. One more here. Great. We're just going to come to tree pose, keeping our resistance. So tree pose, if you can just keep your foot on your side here of your other leg. And we're just going to do shoulder raises. Okay, so we're going to be here, just raising to shoulder height. I'm not way up here, just right shoulder height and lower, nice and slow. And then obviously getting some balance with the tree pose. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Three more. Last time here, nice and slow. Great. Just come out of it, shake it out. Obviously, if you fall out of the tree pose, no worries, right? Just get right back into it. Okay, tree pose on the other side here. So I'm having my foot flat placed on the side of my calf and try to get a nice balance. We're going to do the same on the other side. So I have my left arm in front and right arm to the side. So here we go. Let's do 10. Nice and slow. Good posture still. Making sure that invisible string is still attached to the ceiling. Exhale. Just shoulder height. Getting a nice balance as well. Two more. Great, y'all. Okay, we're gonna go back to chair pose with the hammer curls. Okay, 10 more. Last set, feet hip width apart. And we're just doing our little chair pose, squat, and hammer curl. At your own pace, give me 10. Squeeze those biceps at the top here, nice. Exhale and inhale. Two more for me, I think. Last time, exhale and inhale. Okay, if you could place your resistance towards the side, out of the way. And let's just hang for me. Place those hands on the mat. And this time, let's just walk our feet back to plank position or onto our knees. Give me a nice hold here. And keeping those elbows towards the body. Lower chaturanga. Baby cobra. Lower. I'm just going to go through the tabletop, push it back into downward dog. Whatever feels right for you. Back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Baby cobra. And lower. I'm going through tabletop, back to downward dog. If it feels good again to walk it out. If not, stay where you are. All right, last time, plank. Give me a nice hold here. Breathing. Lower chaturanga. And baby cobra. And lower it down. And push it back to child's pose. Staying in child's pose for me. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Staying in child's pose. Big inhale. And exhale. Going back to tabletop here. And we're just going to go back into our downward dog. This time, walk our feet towards our hands. And roll it up slowly. Big inhale towards the sky. Exhale, let it go. We're going to grab our weights here. And no fancy transition, obviously. We're just going to come into warrior 2 here. Okay, so we're going to have our weights out to the side, shoulder height, all right? And let's just lower in the middle and lift shoulder height. Lower and lift shoulder. Shoulder height and lower. Nice posture with the breath. Okay, one more. And lower, shifting into warrior 1 here. Nice back flat, keeping our resistance. My knee is bent. And we're just going to do squeeze your back, right, and lower. So just give me a few back rows in warrior 1. Nice and slow, nice flow. Squeezing that back. Give me 5 more. Exhale at the top. And one more. Nice. Come up nice and slowly. Okay, we're just going to transition right to the other side. Give me warrior 2. If you have to shift or scoot your feet out, so you're making sure still that your knee's over your ankle and you're facing me. All right, we're just going to go shoulder height and lower. Just give me 5. Exhale. Nice. 2 more. Great. Shifting again to this side to warrior 1. And Shifting our chest so our back is flat for those back rows. And nice and slow, squeezing the back. Exhale. Four more. Squeeze that back. Great. Okay, come back to the center here. Put your resistance down. If you need a little shakeout, I felt that a little bit in the glutes. All right, nice job, y'all. All right, so let's give me a big inhale and flat back. Exhale, lower towards the ground. And if you want to step or hop, back to plank, okay, or we're stepping back to plank, and lower chaturanga, baby cobra, and lower, and push it through to downward dog. Shift to plank, lower chaturanga, baby cobra, and lower, and shift it back to child's pose. If it feels good to rock, sway back and forth, do that. If not, just stay where you are. And come back into tabletop position. And nothing fancy, we're just going to transition onto our backs. Grab your resistance for me. And we're just going to lay it down here. And if you could just give me your knees at 90 degrees, whether you want to flex your feet or point them, doesn't matter. All right, we're just going to do a few chest presses. All right, so resistance in hand, elbows just slightly off the ground. And we're just going to exhale and press, keeping that back flat on the ground. And inhale, lower. And exhale, give me a nice chest press. And lower, nice and slow. And lower. And reach towards the sky. And when you lower, don't clump down on the ground. Just hover above it. Exhale. Two more. Okay, if we can keep our weights up towards the ceiling, we'll go ahead and lift your head for me, flex your feet, right? And we're just going to do single leg lower and back up to 90. Single leg and back. Single and tap. We're just tapping that heel, keeping lifted, getting the core involved, breathing. Back is flat on the mat. Two more. Great, and slowly release and lower those arms and safely place your resistance wherever they're out of your way. And again, nothing fancy transition wise. All right, so we're just going to come back to tabletop and we are going to reverse tabletop, okay? So we're just going to lift our glutes and lower a few times, nice and slow. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Here we go. Lifting the glutes and lower. One more time. And lower. And now let's go straight into boat pose. So we're here. We're leaning a little bit back for our core. Okay, knees are bent. Or if you want to be here with your palms on the ground, you're still working, right? Your core is still engaged. Or if you can be here today, or if you want to be really rock star and you want to extend those legs, go for it. It's up to you, whatever feels right today. All right, breathing, getting that core involved. And lower everything back down, back to reverse tabletop, and lower. Last set of these, and lower. Exhale. 2 more. And then on this one, come up. And right when we come back down, we'll go into our boat pose. And lower, right into our boat pose. So if you're here, or if you need to put your feet down, you're still engaging that core. Leaning back, still good posture. And breathing. You got it, 2 more seconds. Good, and slowly lower. Okay, great job, y'all. All right, so if we can, nothing fancy, I just want you all to slowly lower into your corpse pose. All right, so just roll it down vertebrae by vertebrae onto your backs. If it feels right, if you want to just have your feet straight, or if this hurts your back, you can stay here with your knees bent. Okay, and if you could just have your palms facing up, right? So just take up some space. Just relax, close your eyes. Y'all did a great job today. This is your time for your body to take it all in, everything that you've done today. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, your neck. Keep breathing. Stay where you are in the corpse pose. Big inhale for me. And exhale. Staying in corpse pose. Big inhale for me. And exhale. Now we're just going to do a little bit of progressive relaxation. So staying where you are, I'm just talking to y'all in seated position for the microphone. So staying where you are, eyes closed, I want you to clench your fists. So everybody just clench your fists really tightly, really tightening your fists. All right, tight, tight, tight. All right, now let's tighten your shoulders this time. Just really tense all of your upper body, tensing your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, tensing, clenching your fists. This time clenching your shoulders towards your neck. Just tightening your upper body. Tight, tight, tight. Tense it, just to your upper body. Tense, 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 tense. And whenever you're ready, one by one, releasing your fingers, your wrist, your shoulders, your chest, releasing your stomach, releasing your jaw, releasing all of your upper body. Big inhale and exhale. Okay, now we're gonna go, stay where you are, to that lower body. So I want you to tense your glutes, tense your ankles, tense your calves, tense your quads, the front of your legs, tense your lower core, tensing everything, just your lower body, tense, 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 tense your toes, scrunching them, just tensing that entire lower body, tensing your calves, your glutes, tense, tense, hold, hold, tense, tension, just keep it. And when you're ready, releasing your toes, your ankles, your calves, your quads, your glutes, your core, just release, kind of melt into the floor. Just release that lower body. Big inhale and exhale. Now I want you all to tense everything, okay? So upper body, lower body, core, everything you can think of, okay? So here we go. We're gonna tense your shoulders, your neck, your chest, your biceps, your core, your glutes, your ankles, your toes, your calves, your quads, tensing just your whole entire body. Tensing, just hold it, squeezing your wrists, everything's tension. Tensing, holding it, squeezing your glutes, your calves, your quads. Squeeze, 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 hold it, everything tense. And nice and slow, just one by one, release the fingers, the wrists, your shoulders, your chest, your neck, release your glutes, your calves, your ankles, your toes. Just release. Let it go. Relax into it. Big inhale. And exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. And staying where you are, keeping your eyes closed. If you want to zone out, that's totally fine, but I always like to say a few words at the end of yoga, so I would like for you all to listen, but it's totally up to you. I just want to say a few words about our thoughts, okay? So just while you're laying there or throughout your day, throughout each day, I just want you all to know that you are not your thoughts. Okay, so just take that in for a moment, ponder it for a few days. You are not your thoughts. Okay, we all have thoughts in our head. I want you guys to get curious about your thoughts. Where are they coming from? Are they truly coming from you? More than likely, most of the time, they're not. Our thoughts are coming from our family members, they're coming from society, our friends, our culture. Our thoughts are not who we are. Our thoughts are coming mainly from all other sources. So I just want you all to get curious about your thoughts and just become aware of them. And if you catch a thought, all right, you are the observer of your thoughts. That is the real, true you. So if you can, just get curious about your thoughts. And we're not always going to catch them, right? Our thoughts go crazy sometimes. But if you catch a thought and you go, where did that even come from? Is that true? Question it. We are allowed and we should question our thoughts. All right? Where did that come from? Who said that about me? Is it true? Do I want to keep this thought? Does it serve me? More than likely, the answer is no. It does not serve you, all right? So if you can, instead of attaching to the thought, try to let it go. All right, and it's fine if you attach to it. Sometimes we all do this. We attach to a thought, right, and then we just spiral down the rabbit hole. Okay, I've done that plenty of times. All right, but I just want to encourage you all to just be more aware of your thoughts and where they're coming from. Is it from your mom, your dad, a society, right? We're bombarded in our culture, all right? Is it coming from that? Is it coming from social media? Is it coming from a friend, someone at school? Where is that thought coming from? And is it true? And does it serve me? And if it doesn't, guess what? You are allowed to delete it, and you are allowed to choose a new thought. All right? You have the power. All right? You have the power to change your thoughts. I'm not saying it's easy. It's a practice. It's a consistent practice. All right? And sometimes, y'all, this happened the other day. I had some thoughts and I literally just laughed. I just laughed at the thoughts and I said, where's that even coming from? And I just literally had to laugh because it was ridiculous. All right? So if that's you too, if you catch a thought and you can laugh at it, just laugh. Just say, oh my gosh, what is that? And just laugh at it and just let it go. All right? But it's a practice. It's not going to happen every time. Also, if you catch your thoughts, don't judge them. All right? It's not about judging your thoughts. It's not about punishing ourselves for having the thoughts that we have. This is not what it's about. It's about awareness and observation and getting curious and questioning our thoughts. All right, so I just want to say one more thing. I want you all to think of your mind as the sky. All right, so picture a beautiful blue sky. That is your mind. And your thoughts are the clouds. All right, so it's a beautiful blue day. There's nice bright clouds in the sky, and they're just coming and going. All right, so you have a thought, comes into your mind. All right, you observe it, you question it. Is this true? Does this serve me? All right, and then guess what? You can let it pass on through the sky. Another thought comes into your head. All right, where is this coming from? What is this? Question it, get curious about it. All right, and let it pass through the sky. Our thoughts are just clouds passing through the sky. All right, so just something for y'all to think about, ponder on. All right, and don't punish yourself if you attach to a thought and just go down the rabbit hole. Okay, it's normal. We've all done this before, and we're gonna keep doing it. All right, but I hope this helps you all just try to think about your thoughts differently and just know that your true self, I'll say it again, is not your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You, the true you, is the observer of your thoughts. And you have the power and you have the choice, all right, to let your thoughts come and go like the clouds passing through the sky. You have the power. You are in charge. It's never about punishing yourself. It's only about awareness, curiosity, questioning, and just consistent practice. I'm not perfect at it by any means. All right? It's a continuous lifetime practice. But the more you can do it, all right, the better off your mind will become. Because, right, sometimes our minds can be a battlefield. All of us, every single human on the planet, all right? It's not just you, it's not just me. Trust me, all of our minds can be a battlefield at times, all right? But just know you have choice, you have power. You are not those crazy, wild, bad, not good thoughts, okay? All right, so when you're ready, take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Let it go. I'm going to stop the video, but if you need to lay there more, all right, just make sure you slowly come out of it, okay? Don't rush out of it. Take your time. But if you need to lie down more, stay where you are as long as you need, okay? Great job today. You are not your thoughts. Try to become the observer of your thoughts because that is who you truly are, all right? Just let your thoughts come and go like the clouds.